Richard Moulcroft, and welcome to Letters and Numbers, where we create order from the chaos of random selection. Letters and numbers are chosen and words and equations created. That is the job of our contestants. But first of all, we'll say hello to the team who will help them do it. First up is the mathematician who brings method to a sometimes mad world, Lily Cerner.
Hi, Richard.
Hello, Lily. Well, Friday night, how's the week been for you?
It's been such a fun and exciting week, and I can't wait for another close game to take us to the weekend.
We always like tight competition. Thank you, Lily. Now the man who puts all the characters in their place, David Astall.
Hi, Richard.
Hello, David. You were saying yesterday, and I thought it was fascinating, you were telling us a little bit about endangered words towards the end of the program. What can we do about endangered words? I mean, are there words, for example, in that dictionary that are about to disappear from
Sure. Some here that are on their last bag of oxygen if we don't use them, and that's the precept. If you don't use a word, you will lose a word.
So, if we can find some words, and this is maybe a future task, we can actually perhaps set about saving them.
Well,
if we use them often enough.
there is a word in here, peculate, and it means to embezzle. Now, because we say embezzle, peculate, it's suddenly looking like a very unlikely word to survive. So,
if we can sneak it into the financial newspapers, though, maybe it'll get a new life.
a little bit of peculation out there could actually go a long way.
Sounds like a good technique. Welcome, David. And now to the people who will be shooting words in David's general direction, our contestants. First up, our carryover champion, Rob Mould, a retired IT consultant who has recently gone back to uni, but he still has time for some golf. Welcome back, Rob. Great to see you in the carryover champion seat. You do have a golf ambition, though, don't you?
Well, if I can live long enough, I'd like one day to score less than my age.
Ah, now that is a good golf ambition, isn't it? Are you getting close?
76, so I've got to live a little bit longer.
You've got to live a bit longer. Well, we hope this doesn't take years off your life tonight, but great to see you back with us. Welcome. And ready to challenge Rob is Ian C., a fiction editor with a double degree in arts and pharmacology. He learnt to speak English in Singapore, learned French in Australia, and then went to France and taught the French to speak English. Well, welcome, Ian. I'm a little bit confused, but it sounds as though you enjoy language.
Yes, I think I've always had a fascination for language since I was small, and French in particular I've always found a very beautiful language. So I jumped at the opportunity to go to France when I could.
It sounds like a great opportunity and a lovely way to see a fantastic country. Please welcome our Friday night contestants, carryover champion Rob Mould and challenger Ian C. So let's get that challenge underway with our first game, the letters game. And Rob, it is your choice as the carryover champion to pick some letters.
Hi again, Lily. Could
Hi,
you start
Rob.
with a vowel, please?
Certainly. Let's start the day with an I.
And another one, please.
O.
And a third one, please.
10 minus 1 is
A.
9.
Now a consonant, please.
T.
And another one, please.
100
C.
And a
minus
third
9
one.
is 91.
S.
And a fourth one.
5,
L.
9 gives you
And a vowel, please.
819.
U.
And another vowel, please.
And finally, E.
Thank you, Lily. Here's the clock.
No.
First word on a Friday night. How did you go, Rob?
I got 5.
And Ian?
I got 6.
What was your 5, first of all, Rob?
Slate.
And your 6?
Locust.
Locust, a lovely, very voracious insect.
Well, the least you could have done, Rob, was turn slate into Astral, and I might have been persuaded to give you an extra point. But locust, of course, no troubles there, Ian. Well done for 6. And quite bizarre, we were talking about peculate. It's not here, but osculate is, and that is a very quaint word to kiss. And I would say it is among the endangered list. So we have done our bit for osculate today.
Absolutely. Well, I'm happy to osculate and try and save that word. It's a beauty. 6 for Ian. Well, let's see if we can create another endangered word, our second letter game, and this time, Ian, a selection from you, please.
Hi, Lily. Could I have a consonant, please?
Thank you. starting with an R.
And another.
T.
And one more, please.
Another R.
A vowel, please, now.
O.
And another vowel.
E.
And one more vowel.
I.
We will see you tomorrow night.
A consonant.
Exciting play and well done with
N.
that final burst of success.
One more vowel.
There's one I never got.
O.
We're pleased to hear
And
it.
one final
David, it was a good night,
consonant,
wasn't it? Did you have a
And
particular word you
finally,
zeroed in on?
D.
Well, actually, I've got a particular
Thanks, Lily.
pun. I just
30
wanted to
seconds from
celebrate.
now. Ian, how did you go that time?
Not great. 5.
5 for you, Rob.
I had 6.
What was your 5 first? Ian?
Intro.
Intro. Rob?
Rooted.
Okay. Intro and rooted.
Yes, in fact, Ian, you're going to kick yourself when you realise that editor is sitting inside that mix. Rooted us in a tree that is rooted strongly against the hillside is 5 for 6. And rootier, describing those beautiful banyan fig trees in northern Queensland, is a possible 7.
So, 6 points to Rob. Well, the scores are tied, and that always seems like a good reason for changing games. Let's go for the first numbers game now, and just the basic principles of maths and 6 numbers are all that our contestants have to work with to reach the randomly generated target number. And Rob, can you choose the numbers for us, please?
I'll go with 2 large and 4 small, please, Lily.
2 large and 4 small. Thank you, Rob. And starting with the smalls, 9, 2, 6, and 4. And the 2 large, 25 and 75. And the target to reach is 642.
And 30 seconds to reach it. Rob, how close did you get?
638.
Okay, 4 off the target. What about you, Ian?
I got 640, Richard.
640, just a little bit closer still. So, your method, please, Ian.
I had 75 times 4 times 2.
75 times the 4 times the 2
You get
to
600.
600.
Plus the 6.
Add the 6.
Plus the 9.
Add the 9.
Plus the 25.
And the 25, which gives you
640.
640.
Okay, very well done, Ian. So, could you get right to the target?
I could. And
Lily,
I'll
show us how you did it.
talk you through it. Now, 75 plus 25 is 100. And put that aside for a second. 9 minus 2 is 7. Add them up is 107. Now, 107 by the 6 is 642.
Very neat. And right on the target. Thank you very much, Lily. But well done to Ian. 7 points. Rob is on 6. Ian now just a little ahead on 13. And that means it's time for a short break in just a moment. And that's a word mix coming up. Epic Hour. And the clue this time, it would be hard to top the feeling of solving this one. Back after the break.